1 year and what feels like a lifetime ago this holiday weekend, presidential campaigns and candidates were all over New Hampshire's well-worn Independence Day parade routes.
This is going to put me over the top in the primary.
I know, right? This is it right here.
One of two candidates in the Franconia parade.
It was easy to laugh then, not knowing that in 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic would severely curtail the kind of retail politicking the Granite State is known for.
It'd be a whole bunch of parades and barbecues, and those aren't going to happen. That's good on my waistline, but it's tougher to reach people.
State Senator Dan Feltus, Democratic candidate for governor, aimed to follow a path similar to prior nominees like Colin Van Ostern. Spend the spring doing house parties around the state, connecting with the party base, post big fundraising numbers, and then make a strong push to the state primary finish. Feltus managed to pull down the campaign cash, but the pandemic has forced most of his attempts to connect with the voting public online.
It's a new world, but got to reach out to folks and talk about what's at stake.
Executive Councilor Andrew Volinsky is also vying for the Democratic nomination for governor. Under normal circumstances, this progressive firebrand would be getting a big boost from a day or two of rallies alongside his close political ally, Bernie Sanders.
The senator's helping in other ways with emails and speaking to people. But the big rally option is off the table. And
Volinsky isn't complaining about the new normal, and neither is anyone else, but he says it's clearly a disadvantage.
there are opportunities for the incumbent that those of us who are incumbents in other positions aren't given.
Analysts agree the pandemic is a boon for incumbents, and it's not hard to see why. 6 years ago this summer, in her last re-election bid, Senator Jeanne Shaheen was being followed by a Republican Party operative in a chicken suit. Whether that tactic hurt or helped her, she gets to avoid that kind of confrontation altogether in 2020. New Hampshire loves to take its measure of candidates for office in person. And while some campaigns have resumed in-person events, it's not the same.
And I think I speak for a lot of the candidates and elected officials in the state. We like to interact with individuals. If you're not a people person, this isn't the business for you, right? You want to be able to hear the feedback of what's happening one-on-one.
A return to that brand of traditional New Hampshire politics may have to wait for a vaccine. In Concord, Adam Sexton, WMUR News 9.